Hello, Snakes. My name is Dante, and today it's Podcast Tuesday once again. And well, I'm in Switzerland right now. I played the regional championships. More details on that later. More interviews coming up. So yeah, but now we're just gonna talk about 9 cards from Aetherdrift Alchemy, which I forgot to do. I mean, these cards that could work on paper. I mean, these cards, uh, I forgot to mention them earlier when Aetherdrift first came out, but next week it's gonna be Tarkir Dragonstorm. I'm gonna see which ones actually work on paper, and I'll just mention them. But we first got a combo and a non-bow. For our combo, we have Ghostly Flicker, Dualcaster Mage, and Aver Chandler. So what you do is you can just keep on with Ghostly Flicker on Dualcaster Mage, you just blink infinitely. You can blink the spell infinitely. However, Ghostly Flicker allows you to blink 2 per minute. So Aver Chandler, you can bit infinite bounce, infinite draws, infinite birds. So yeah, that's an insane combo. Because Aver Chandler is one of those charm creatures, enters and you can do one of 3 things. So yeah, can't bounce itself though, but it's really good. However, for our combo, we also have a non-bow, which actually was a combo submitted on the combos website, but it doesn't work. I'll show you why. So some guy tried to argue that this would be an infinite combo because whenever a creature you control enters, creatures you control get plus 1 on turn. And Scurry Oak makes it so that whenever it gets a counter, you create a 1/1 squirrel. The issue is Gold Knight Commander does not put counters. Just, that's not the card. I mean, there's other cards that put counters when creatures enter, but Gold Knight Commander is not one of them. So, yeah, that combo does not work, bruh. And the same guy submitted another similar combo. I mean, which I reviewed last week. It's crazy, man. What the hell was that? But anyways, we got only 9 cards this time. Usually we use 10, but since there's exactly 9 cards that would work in paper, we're just gonna do 9. It's close enough, so let's just do this. This is Bailout. It's a 1 mana instant that on turn target creature you control gains whenever it dies, comes back tapped under its owner's control, deals 1 damage to each opponent. It has Overload for 4 mana. So this is a new spin on Undying card. So cards that make it so if a creature gets something and if it dies, it comes back, and sometimes does something if it dies. So like as an extra, comes back with a +1 counter, gets +2/+2 on turn before dying, creates your treasure if it dies. But the issue is most of them they come tapped. So the most recent one was puts a Wicked roll, which was +1/+1, and if the aura dies, it makes the opponent lose life. This, however, deals 1 damage to the opponent straight away when it comes back, and has the Overload option, which allows you to make it so each of your creatures can come back when they die this turn. So yeah, basically saving your board from a potential board wipe. The issue is this card was made digital exclusive, even though this would work on paper. Why? I don't know. Considering standard nowadays has so many board wipes, Bailout hard counters lots of those board wipes, the ones that don't exile. So yeah, Bailout is actually strong. I mean, and it would work in paper. Now next one, we got Deviant Skytech, a 3 mana enchantment that starts your engines. When it enters, create two 1/1 Thopters for flying. At max speed, you can pay 2 mana, sacrifice it to create two 1/1 Thopters. I don't see why this wouldn't work. I mean, it's not really that good of a card, but still, this card could work in paper. So, yeah, it's because it just creates two Thopters, and if it max speed, you create two more. That's literally a thing that even exists on paper. The speed mechanic. So, yeah, that's basically Deviant Skytech. I don't see why this is Arena exclusive, but it just is for some reason. Now let's go to our number 7, and we got Speed Brute Stalker, a 5 mana 4/3 insect assassin with flying. When it enters, choose target opponent. Secretly choose a creature or planeswalker that player controls. That player sacrifices a creature or planeswalker of their choice, then sacrifices a chosen permanent. You know what's the funniest part of this? This card lets you select an opponent, despite the fact that Magic Arena is a 1v1 based game. There is no multiplayer format, like two-head giant, commander, or anything like that. I mean, well, we have Brawl, but that's 1v1. So, yeah. And they've been teasing it for so many years that we would get a multiplayer format. Yet they haven't done anything to that respect. We still haven't gotten any multiple format that allows at least 3 people. I mean, this was even tested in the beta. Like the beta testing, the alpha testing, that was like, it had a 4-player mode. The issue is, it never ended up releasing to the public. I don't know why, but it's just like that. I mean, but still, I mean, this works better in Arena because choosing the creature works better. I mean, but basically, the Speed Brute Stalker could work potentially on paper, considering how there are cards in Commander which let you secretly choose. Like they let you take you just note down. You could note down like a creature on battlefield, any specific notes or something. Opponent sacrifices one, you reveal it, and then they have to sacrifice the other one. So and plus you can even do, and plus it's not just creatures, it's creatures or planeswalkers. Once again, I don't see how this wouldn't work in paper. I mean, in Arena it's more like autonomous, but this could actually work in paper. We have similar cards like this in paper. So, yeah, Speed Brute Stalker. This would even make a cool commander card. I mean, and even for standard or other formats, this would be cool. This would be a good card because it can take out one, maybe two creatures. It's just so yeah, and plus it bypasses hexproof. It's like it's really good. Bypasses hexproof, shroud, ward, protection even. There's no stopping the Speed Brute Stalker. It's that powerful. So maybe because of how you see this is a mythic. Maybe due to its powers, why Wizards doesn't let us have this card in paper. I don't know. But this is a good card. I think this could work. Anyways, let's go to our number 6. And we got Unforgiving Overtake, a 3-mana sorcery that costs 1 less to cast if you didn't go first. Destroy target creature or vehicle. Its controller loses 2 life. Well, to be fair, this is really powerful. I mean, if you're going first, it's 3 mana. Going second, it's 2 mana. Sorcery speed, that's the only issue. But it does make the opponent, its controller, lose 2 life. We literally have a 2 mana instant that destroys our creature and makes you lose 2 life. But this, at sorcery speed, allows you the option to kill a vehicle instead of a creature. And it makes the controller lose 2 life instead of you. The issue is, if you went first, it's free. But if you went second, it's 2 mana. So it's actually quite a strong card. I mean, yeah. I, I don't know. I mean, this. I mean, you just gotta remember who went first, who went second. It's not really that bad of an issue. And if you know who wins game one, if you win game one, you go first in game three. It's that simple. I mean, so yeah, unforgiving overtake. This could work in paper. So yeah, let's go to our numbers 5, and we got Goblin Crash Pilot, a 2-mana 2/1 Goblin Pilot. Whenever this creature cruises a vehicle, gains haste on turn, and at the beginning of the next end step, fling that vehicle. So, what this means, so basically this works on paper 100%. I mean, it literally allows you to like accelerate. What could you even use of this? I mean, there's a bunch of vehicles like Smuggler's Copter, and many vehicles with low crew costs, and or even just put up uh with high powers. I mean, there's a bunch where you can just where you can there's so many shenanigans you can do. I mean, this also works perfect. This would work perfect with Greasefang, because Greasefang brings back the vehicle to your hand afterwards. If you want to keep it in the graveyard, I mean, so Parhelion Mark II, that's well, it's crew 4. I mean, Greasefang by herself could just crew it, but you put Goblin Crash Pilot into the equation, and instead of dealing 13 damage, you're dealing 18 damage, and the Parhelion Mark II stays in the graveyard, which means if the opponent is shocked just once, they're done for. I mean, they literally, because a shock land, they'll go from 20 to 18, so that's 8, and plus, so in contrast to the usual 13 damage, which means you're not one-shotting the opponent with Parhelion Mark II. It's just that simple. I mean, Goblin Crash Pilot, or what? Don't forget also Esika's Chariot. I mean, with Esika's Chariot, instead of crewing it with Greasefang, you could crew it with Goblin Crash Pilot and one of the cats, and you could just attack, just copy, and wow, and then just fling it 4 damage, so you can keep on bringing it back with more cats. Yeah. Well, to be fair, if you're playing Goblin Crash Pilot in a Greasefang deck, you're not going to be playing Esika's Chariot, because Esika's Chariot is green. But if you're playing it, you're playing the Mardu build, not like the Esper or Abzan build, then yeah, Goblin Crash Pilot works just fine. So yeah, it's very good. It just crashes stuff, I guess. But let's go to our number 4, and we got Sala Deck Boss, a 3-mana free legendary squid pirate. With each creature you control with an exhaust ability has haste. Where you activate an exhaust ability that isn't a mana ability, copy it, and you may choose new targets for the copy. So the thing is, this works fine as this would be cool for an exhaust themed commander deck. I mean, considering how many exhaust cards were made in Aetherdrift, you got like 30 of them. I mean, you got Adrenaline Jockey. I mean, well, some of them are green, so they wouldn't work. But I mean, you got a fair share of cards that can be used in this. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, not no, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 cards you could actually use in this. It's it's crazy. I mean, there's 15 exhaust cards, and that's not counting the Alchemy exhaust cards. Because I mean, well, to be fair, the exhaust cards in Alchemy are arena exclusive. And they wouldn't work in paper, but this card would work in paper. It's just because your creatures with exhaust abilities have haste, and you can clone exhaust abilities that aren't mana abilities. And if Wizards decides to errata the older cards that uh, that have exhaust, if they decide to errata the older cards that have an exhaust ability, even though it doesn't have exhaust, then that would be perfect. Like Sala and all the other cards that interact with exhaust get so much better. It's crazy. But yeah, that's Sala. And I mean, the only issue is that Sala does not have an exhaust ability, so Sala does not have haste. So, but you place Sala with a lot of exhaust ability cards, and this is just insane, man. I mean, let's just go to our number 3, and we got Wish Good Luck. This would actually make a good card. It's a 2 mana sorcery that creates a food, a tap treasure, and a free 2 vehicle of crew 1. And don't get confused. It's not a charm. I mean, you don't have to choose between the 3. You get all 3. It's At first I read this as choose, but then I just see this and I'm like, oh my god, this is so much better. And plus the art, wow. You got Nisa wishing Chandra good luck. That's crazy. I mean, you get food, treasure, and a vehicle. I mean, the issue is the vehicle does not have haste, and treasure enters tapped. But it's still a good card. I mean, you create free tokens for 2 mana. It's insane. Like, wow. Very powerful card, honestly. I mean, plays in Gruul. I mean, foods. There's just gonna be there could be like so many interactions with this card. Like, I don't see why this wouldn't be an actual card that could be printed in standard or pioneer or something. I don't know. Why does it have to be an arena exclusive? I don't see anything uh, unplayable about this. So yeah, that's basically our number 3. Let's go to our number 2, and we got Rising Chikan, an artifact land. If you are the starting player, enter tapped. Start your engines! Tap for colorless. Mat speed. At the beginning of your combat, it's a 2/2 construct in addition to its other types until end of turn. This this is another artifact land that would work in modern, because modern has like some artifact lands. I mean, and I mean some other maybe standard pioneer. I mean, but mainly modern. This would work. Not only is it an artifact land, it can turn itself into a creature during combat at max speed. The issue is it cannot. It's not a man. It's a man land that cannot block because it's only a creature on your turn. But if you went second, it enters untapped, and it taps for colorless. I mean, well, that's not the. Well, taps for color is not really that good of a thing. But if you manage to do 1 damage to the opponent, I mean, if you went second, play this, speed is at 1, and you tap 1 mana and do 1 damage. Play the red implements that deals 1 damage to the opponent, and boom, your speed is at 2. So yeah, and all the red decks, the mono red decks in standard, maybe even pioneer, they would use this card. It's really strong. I mean, doesn't have haste, but if this is the first thing you play, your speed's not going to be at the mats. So once you hit the mat speed, it's going to start attacking. It's really powerful though. And you can even do some artifact, stuff. You can even play this in Convoke, and hit it with the Gleeful Demolition, and you get free goblins. And it also helps as a creature when you need one. Starts your engines as well, if you want speed and stuff. But yeah, that's basically Rising Chikan. Very cool card, but definitely not the coolest in here. At our number 1, we have Sagan, Raider Warlord. A 3-mana 1/4 legendary dinosaur berserker. Double strike, start your engines. When it attacks, your creatures get +1 until turn for each creature you control with first strike or double strike. So it's already a +1/+0 because Sagan has double strike. And for mat speed, Sagan has Death Touch. And your other creatures have first strike. So Sagan makes it so that all your creatures could gain first strike at mat speed. So this works as a first strike tribal commander. It's first strike, double strike, and it's really good. And when you reach the mat speed, it doesn't matter which creatures have first strike or not. They will all gain first strike. So it will give your creatures +1/+0 for each creature you control at mat speed because all your creatures will have first strike. Sagan has double strike and Death Touch, making it an unstoppable attacker. Like Glisa, Master of Cruelties. It's crazy. Like and even better, because those have first strike and Death Touch. Sagan has double strike and Death Touch. It's insane. If this was an actual card, it would be a really cool commander. Like, I'd actually make a commander deck with that card. Like, and plus, bro, so cool. Like, Dinosaur Burst. It's like the first time we see an actual humanoid dinosaur in Magic, because usually the dinosaurs we see in Magic are just dinosaurs. I mean, they're not like they're not intelligent beings or anything. So if you wait, oh, like it's crazy. I mean, like, I mean, you have like some merged stuff, but they're still just dinosaurs. They're not. You don't have like humanoid dinosaur. Like, you get dinosaur avatar, dinosaur crossbreed. Like dinosaur cat, dinosaur or whatever, dinosaur dragon, even dinosaur beast. But this is a friggin' dinosaur berserker. That's something you don't usually see. I mean, it's crazy, man. I mean, that honestly, elder dinosaurs as well. Don't forget that. I mean, but yeah, this is like the only dinosaur that's actually more than just like actually is. But still, it's so friggin' cool. I mean, look at this. He just pillaged something. I don't know. I mean, look at the fire. What did he throw that? Is that just a vehicle, or maybe it's a village? I don't know. But still, anyways, congratulations. You've reached the end of the podcast. So why don't you like and subscribe, follow my Twitch channel via Andre, share friends, stay tuned to the next videos, streams, and podcasts. Podcasts will be live every Tuesday, 4:30 GMT. So stay tuned to them, watch my other videos too. Thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed it, and bye.